Once you've created your own user account on Plotly, go ahead and scroll over to the create bar and you're going to create a chart. So select chart. Now Plotly automatically formats you to have a scatter plot. What you want is to create a chart type that matches the data that you're given. In this case, I have data for the land area of 5 largest US states. And in this case, because my states are a category and not numerical, I want a bar chart. I'm going to click on bar chart. Here you can see that automatically it changed the x-axis and the y-axis input, and there's a spreadsheet just like in Google Sheets or Excel. What I'm going to do is go ahead and start typing. I'm going to start typing out the states that I have listed. So I have Alaska, I have Texas, there's California, there's Montana, and I can't really see it. So I'm going to go ahead and select this bar right here and click it and drag down so I can see more information. And the last state that I've got is New Mexico. Now, this is a list of 5 different US states, and in order to relabel these states, I'm going to go up here and there's a drop down menu under column A. Under column A, I'm going to click it and hit rename header. This will automatically rename my column header, and so I'll go ahead and type US states and hit confirm. That automatically changed my US states. Now I'm going to go ahead and enter the values of land area associated with those states. What you want is you always want your independent variable on the leftmost column, and that's what I have here. My independent variable is my United States, and this will always be my x-axis. And so if I go over here in the x-axis, I can go ahead and see that it was relabeled US states as my x-axis, and I can click that and select it. The next thing I want to do is take a look at my B values. Now, right now, these names don't mean anything, so I'm going to go ahead and click on B, rename that header, and this actually happens to be land area, and I'm going to put in my units in kilometers squared and hit confirm. Now I can go ahead and drag it over just to make sure I can see everything. It did label it. I'm going to come over to the y-axis drop down, and there I have land area in kilometers squared. Now if I want to see my full graph, I can go ahead and click this, and there you go. I have my bar chart, right, with my x-axis as US states and land area in kilometers squared on my y-axis. Now note that my units, kilometers squared, that is km, and it should be a superscripted too. What's great about Plotly is that it'll allow you to change that to a superscript. So I'm going to go over to the left side and click style. Under style, I can go ahead and there's a feature called axes. I'm going to click the axes, and right here, right now, it has US states, but I actually want to edit the y-axis. So I'll click on the y-axis and I'll highlight the 2 and click this button, X to the power of 2. That'll superscript it for me. And that's how I go ahead and make my plot.